One of the greatest discoveries of 20th century science is the nature of time, that time itself is a physical property. We now know, thanks to the efforts of Dr. Einstein, that we live in 4 dimensions, 3 spatial dimensions, length, width, and height, and time. Time is a physical property. We discovered that time varies with mass, acceleration, or gravity, and some other things. Now that turns out, well, we don't want to get into the mathematics of that, the insights from that are of profound significance as we try to understand our personal reality. See, one of the frustrations I have is I can't see you. And I'm talking about the camera. I mean, if you were here physically here in the studio, I would only be able to see your physical embodiment. The real you, call it soul or spirit or what have you, is software, not hardware. Well, if it's software, it has no mass. You know, if I take a computer disk that is blank, and there's no information on this one, and I weigh it, it'll weigh about a half an ounce. If I spend hundreds of dollars and load it with over 1 billion bytes of software, it still will weigh about 0.5 of an ounce. The software has no mass. I can even send that software through the airwaves. It has no mass. Well, see, if the real you is software, not hardware, then the real you has no time. The real you is eternal, whether you are saved or not. If you are saved, you will have the incredible privilege of dwelling with God throughout that eternity. If you're not saved, you're subject to defects that will prevent that. In anticipation of that, God has provided His own eligibility on your behalf, if you will but accept it. That's what it's all about, getting to know the person that makes your eternal existence with the Father forever, possible forever. That's what it's really all about.